In the UK property section of your tax return, you must include all your UK land or property income. For any overseas property income, fill in the foreign income tax return pages instead. In this section, don't include income from letting rooms that count as a trade. For example, running a guest house or bed and breakfast. This goes elsewhere in your tax return. To begin, tell us about the property income you had during the year. On this page, tell us how much property income you received. Use the Help About link for further guidance. We need to know if you're claiming the property income allowance. If you are, then you can't claim expenses. You also need to tell us if you're using traditional accounting. That means you record income and expenses when you invoice customers or receive a bill. If you're not claiming the property income allowance, enter your running costs here. You can include the cost of repairs, but not improvements or upgrades. Don't include any residential finance costs on this page. If your total annual income is below the VAT threshold, add your total running costs here. On page 4, enter what we call adjustments, claims that could reduce your tax bill. For example, if you claim rent-a-room relief and your income is over the threshold, add the exempt amount of £7,500 or £3,750 if you're a joint owner. On page 5, you'll see your adjusted profit or loss for the year. If you're in profit, you must enter losses from an earlier year. This amount cannot be more than your adjusted profit for the current year. We'll then calculate your taxable profit. Enter your total residential finance costs for this year here. This will help reduce your total tax bill. You can also enter any residential finance costs you couldn't use in the previous tax year. Use the Help About link to work out the amount to enter. Finally, on page 6, add any extra information. Then, check your figures on the summary screen. You can go back to make corrections. You can find out more about self-assessment on gov.uk and in our other videos on YouTube.